Hello, this is Rashida for another recipe. Today we're doing the homemade hazelnut praline, which is basically a nut spread. Sometimes people they use half almond and half hazelnuts, but I'm going to use only the hazelnuts. And for that, I'm going to use some sugar, water, and a little bit of salt to bring up the flavor. So we're going to start with roasting the hazelnuts in the oven at high heat, around 350 degrees for a few minutes. And we're going to make sure that it's nicely roasted so we can remove the skin, because the skin is kind of better. It doesn't taste good. So we're going to try to remove as much skin as we can. We have toasted hazelnuts. It's very hot, so I'm going to put them in a kitchen towel. And try to rub it between my hand to remove the skin. The smell is amazing. And you can see that some of them they don't have any skin. So you continue to do that for a few minutes because we want no skin if we can. Some of them they're going to be stubborn, but that's okay. We just do our best. At least we get the most of the skin out. So this is the skin we don't want to have in our spread because it will not taste good. So next we're going to prepare our caramel, which is just a lot of sugar and a little bit of water. We're going to make both of them together, and we're going to start at the medium heat. We don't want to stir it, we don't want to touch it. We just keep eye on it until it gets dark and brown. It's going to start crystallizing, and that's okay, so you just have to be patient with it. Now we can see the sugar is ready. Perfect for our praline. It's liquid, there is no crystal, and it's dark enough to give us a good flavor. Now we're going to add the salt. Because the salt brings up the flavor. I have here a silicone liner which can handle the heat. So I'm going to put my hazelnuts, and then I will pour the sugar. And please do not touch this. This is very, very hot. Remember to not touch it. My hazelnut, they're still warm, and if they're not warm, you can just put them in the oven for a few minutes, because we want everything to be kind of warm so they stick to each other. After 30 minutes to 1 hour, the sugar will be very solid and hard. At that moment, we're going to start grinding this mixture. Everything is solid and hard. We really don't want to have any kind of liquid or water around us. And I'm going to grind this in my blender, so I have to make sure it's dry and there is no water, because if not, it will fail. So I have to make sure that this container it's clean and there is no water. You can grind this mixture in a food processor or in a regular blender, but with this fabulous blender, which is the Vitamix, it allows me to have this silky texture of the praline. so it's like liquid. We don't need to add any oil. It's just the hazelnuts and the sugar. And that's it. And you can store it in any jar, and it stays in the refrigerator for a few days, or you can freeze it until you need it. But remember, it's going to be a little bit thicker because now it's warm because of the grinding. It's kind of almost liquid, but normally when it sits in the refrigerator, it's going to be a little bit pasty. You can put it on the ice cream with just a piece of bread, or in the cake, like butter cream, the hazelnuts buttercream, or praline buttercream. Very good. It tastes so much better, fresher than the one you buy from the store, and it's way much cheaper. Of course, you can have half almond with half hazelnuts, or all of it is almond if you can't find hazelnuts, and still it'd be a good praline. I'm taking the half of the praline, and I'm going to make it another recipe by adding just a piece of chocolate to the blender and wait for a few minutes, because this praline now is kind of warm, especially with because of the Vitamix. When it's grinded, everything is warm, so it's going to melt and it's going to become what we call Nutella. One of the version of Nutella, because normally Nutella they add milk or sometimes cream or the powder milk. Here we just have the hazelnut, the sugar, and now we're adding the chocolates. And I like it this way because there's only 3 ingredients. Okay. Beautiful. And this Nutella will last you longer than the other one, praline and Nutella. I hope you like this recipe. If you do, please like it, share it with your friends. The ingredients always, they are in the link of the description of this video. Make sure to subscribe to get notified for the next recipe. Very good, very silky, smooth. The flavor, it's kind of strong, and the caramelization is there. Please make sure you roast your hazelnut until they get close to be brown. They burn easily. Nutella, all we did add chocolate to the warm hazelnuts, to the warm hazelnut praline. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for watching.